Hello all and welcome back to my channel. I am Paige and this week our craft is witchy spooky themed. I mean, it is October. We have to do at least one spooky Halloweeny craft. I know I have been behind. I've been consumed with other decorations and my sister and I just did a spooky sister Salem trip. It was so much fun. We had an absolute blast, and so our craft this week is kind of witch themed. I have these wonderful potion looking bottle things, and we are going to try to make color shifting or color changing potions. So I've never tried this before. If you're interested in seeing how they turn out, please continue watching. Of course, credit where credit is due. I saw first this color changing potion thing on TikTok, user named Grim Sweet Apothecary. She pretty much makes these bottles professionally, and she has adorable little labels on them that say what they are, if it's like polyjuice potion or love potion. It's so cool. So we have our jars. I clean these out very, very well. I wash them and let them dry. Also, from what I understand, if you have more impurities in your water, the less likely it is that this will actually work. So I'm going to be pouring some bottled water in here into both of my bottles to whatever height I want these potions to be at. Our black magic kitty is here to join us for our magical crafts. There you go, baby. Now I have black India ink. I just have black. This is what I happen to have on hand. So I'm just gonna do a drop. Of ink in there just for right now. It's better to go less. That's one shaken up just a touch. And there's the other one. I'd say that's pretty dang black. And next we want to add our mica powder. I am not sure what colors I want to use. I think I'd really like to do kind of like a rose gold or some kind of like a copper and pink. So I'm gonna do that in this bottle. There's my copper and there's my pink. I'm gonna wait to mix them. And then, ooh, this violet is really bright. I like it. We're gonna do that. And now, let's shake up this one first. You can kind of see it swirl. I might want to put a little bit more in. And then the purple, maybe this will work better because, ooh, I can kind of see it in there, but not a lot. All right, so we're gonna uncork these. I'm making a mess every time I flip them. So now I'm just gonna modify my bottles until they are swirling the colors that I want. All right, so our final for this one is a very dark kind of greenish, brownish color. This one is a bit more difficult to see. this one is a coppery swirl. And now if you leave these to sit for roughly 20 minutes, half an hour, the mica powder inside should settle back down and it will once again look black. So we're gonna give these a nice good shake, and then I'll put it on time lapse so we can see if our potions were successful or not. Now that we have our potions all done, I figured I could tie some string around it, put a little bit of intention into it, and I've got some candles that are almost burnt out that I'd like to pour some of the wax on top to seal these puppies and just kind of add to the aesthetic. Well, you guys, our potions are all finished. This was actually intended to be a nice simple craft. I was able to do most of it in one day. I did let the wax harden overnight, but a one-day project with minimal items, and I think they turned out really cool. I don't think my water was quite perfectly clean. The swirls don't last very long, but here is my copper one. This is the black after it's been sitting for a bit. And I added some orange colored wax. I thought that would look nice with the copper. And giving it a nice hefty shake. Ooh. I might have to give this another go. But here is our skinny one, not shaken. On this one, I did some white wax to kind of just go with, I don't know, make it neutral. And here's the swirlies. This is a much darker one. I started with the purple and added some green, and it kind of ended up a bit more gray. But I think both of these turned out pretty well for my first go. Obviously, I am not a professional at this, but I will link down below Grim Sweetness Apothecary's shop so you guys can see how it looks when it's done by a professional. But here are some shots of these out in the natural light. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's craft. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I usually post videos on Fridays. I've been doing a terrible job of it, and as an apology, I will be posting an extra special Halloween craft on Halloween. I also have all of the items that I used in this week's video and my social media linked in the description box below. I'll see you guys all for the next one.